Oh man, I didn't forget. I was watching it for a while, piling it up, and then I'll find this time to make a video. I was being lazy. I'll be honest with you. And of course, this is probably the most less viewed review series right now during this season. So I kind of just like, why don't I need to review it? But I said, might as well. You know, just do it. Now, the entire thing of the Magic Investigation, the final arc, it wasn't as exciting to tell you the truth. When it comes to the first season's final roundup, it wasn't exciting or emotional or anything like that. With Keith, we already know the situation with Keith and stuff like that. So him being experimented on, it turns out this witch girl, Sarah, is the one who was pulling the strings the entire time. And it seems like she has a relation to Raphael. They came from the same area where they were bought as slaves and only had numbers. And it turns out that she is still doing her own experiment. So why is she doing it? She was doing it because she wanted a magical familiar. That was the experiment was going on through Keith. And luckily, Katarina had that magical item to help him out. Now, people are wondering, is that too convenient? But that's the point. Imagine playing a game where you do a point and click game, and there's multiple endings or multiple routes to that game. Um, it's one of those things where you just pick up things by chance and roll the dice, and hopefully something helps you and doesn't affect you badly. Can go with it. So that's what just happened with Katrina. She's match happened to pick up that item. So imagine she was playing a game, a point and click game, and she didn't pick up the item. She won't be able to save Keith. So in return, she got herself a little puppy familiar that can hide in the shadows. It's from darkness, but yet it's it's cute. It's not harmful. I guess it's one of those stories where it pretty much reflects on darkness. How most people say how darkness is just pure evil, but again, darkness is just an energy source, just like the light in a way, and they themselves are just pure. It is the people who use it to their advantage as well are evil, not the darkness or the light itself, which has always been very interesting. Kind of talk I've always heard every now and then. It reminds me of another series that I read that's also an Isekai Ultimate game where she also had a dark familiar, but it wasn't evil. It was just very good in self-defense and hiding with her shadow too. But with a fox that can transform into a human being, but with a spirit. I'm being sidelined here. Well, anyways, after that, Keith finally kissed her and announced his feelings to her. And of course, he kept like, dude, you can announce your feelings to her. You gotta stop saying sister. You really do, okay? Even if you're not blood related. Then again, there's times where I did watch others anime where they were blood related and they were twins, and it went down that route. Yeah. But they didn't give a fuck. They didn't give a fuck. Like, who cares? Watch Recross, by the way. I think I already recommended that. Uh, then the last episode, I'll be honest with you, got on my nerves. I have never seen one episode say someone's name so many damn times. This episode, oh my god, I kept hearing the name Katarina so many times. It was like almost every second, at least every 5 to 10 seconds, I kept hearing that girl's name. Katarina-sama, Katarina, Katarina-sama. Like, oh my, stop. Just stop, please. It was so annoying. Like, I had to take off my headphones. Like, no, I can't do this shit, man. Of course, over exaggeration, of the characters and stuff. It's just the point of the story. It's still a cartoony like story. But nonetheless, it does go kind of overboard with the same kind of tropes, to the point where it gets tedious. Well, anyway, she graduates from the school and now she's off to the Department of Magic. Now, where she finds out that there's a part two. This is the part two to the game. Okay, and apparently Katrina, the villainess, doesn't give up and went to the Department of Magic herself. I guess to get revenge on Mary instead of going on her life and becoming a noble herself. I don't know what happened. It'd be very interesting to see that kind of background of how she came back from her doom. So the possibility that she'll get another Doom again. That's ridiculous. It's terrible writing as a video game. The Villainess comes back. You could have done a different Villainess or a different bad guy altogether. But that's whatever to me. And of course, at the end, we get to see a movie's coming out. We probably won't get a third season, but a movie now to wrap things up. I am interested in that. I might bring it on. You know, a nice little movie. Who knows what comes out? Even when it does have a release date, for some reason, it's hard for them to upload movies here on the sites here. Like, for instance, a Princess Principal movie came out, or a Love Live movie came out, and it didn't. No one could upload it. Well, it was in theaters. That's not the point I'm trying to get at. Even when it hits Blu-ray DVD, no one can upload it. I think I'm going overboard with this. But anyways, to be honest with you, it wasn't as interesting, I guess, as the first season, to tell you the truth. The only thing that it was really going for was the ships, but even then, it was the progression of it. I guess what killed it was it relying too much on the same tropes over and over again for each character. You know, even though the characters did show growth every now and then, it felt like it still fell back on those tropes. Like Katarina being always hungry, always cheerful, and making everyone happy. But apparently she's the only one like that. And then, of course, there's also her being a completely dense character, which got really annoying. Like, not even male main characters are that dense. And when they are, it's only to do it as a gag. That's funny, and most of the times those mangas don't last long. But either way, it was still interesting nonetheless. I did like where she realized now that yeah, you are a woman now. Guys like you. You know, the girls like you. You gotta learn that you can't keep doing your little dense game here anymore, or else it's gonna get you in trouble. But I digress. So, anyways, that's it. Season 2 wrapped up. There were times where I wanted to stop watching it for a while or just wait because how, like I said, that the tropes are what really sets the show back. It makes people annoyed with it. Like even my friend who read the books and was saying how the tropes are pretty annoying in a way, especially with Katarina and how the way she acts. You know, it's just it's not good. Like Katarina is a very interesting, good character, but it's those tropes that keep going over. You know, her being so dense, and that's the main thing I get. Her being hungry, her being happy and cheerful, and helping everyone else out. Good tropes, but it was just the density of how she was always so oblivious around her. That's too much. Well, anyways, that's all I got. What do you guys think? Let me know. Of course, like, comment, subscribe. Of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Anime. Signing out.